is that I didn't want to offend you guys. That's why I accepted to run this interview. Otherwise, I'm still in a very big shock of what happened yesterday. I didn't know what to say. But as you know, it's a game. The moment the last whistle is off, there's nothing anybody can do about it again. It has come and gone. And we have to start planning for the next 4 years. But it's very, very painful and disheartening that Nigerian flag will not be hosted in Qatar. A well-celebrated Qatar, a beautiful city that was built for this World Cup. The first in the history, 2FA conditioned stadium that is built in Qatar. Nigerian flag will not be hosted there. You know, I don't know what you want me to say. My view is as good as yours, because I know that all of you are feeling the pains. A lot of people suffered to get entrance to the stadium. People suffered to get out of the stadium. And so many people who bought tickets did not even get entrance to the stadium to watch the game. And Mr. President himself was there at the stadium, the Senate President, everybody. So I don't know what else they want. You know, I think I'm sure by Tuesday, a motion will be coming up in the Senate on this issue. It's just that you insisted on talking to me, or me talking to you. That's why I accepted. Otherwise, we need to do a holistic investigation to know exactly what has happened. You know, because this is not funny.
Okay, distinguished, if you check the reaction across board, Nigerian fans, and even those who don't watch football, there's been blame game here and there. Some particularly blame the NFF management for making Ebonyi the head coach as against Amaju, who they claim is better prepared as a technical coach. And some blame the players for lackadaisical attitude. Different blame games here. Do you think it should be about blame game, or who do you want to, who we want to pin as the reason for this failure?
The area I'm disappointed, I must have to tell you, is the boardroom politics. Because my cry all along is that we don't have anybody who played the boardroom politics since Amos and them left. And when we now had Amaju, and I felt we'll get it right. But I can now convince myself, I can prove myself now wrong, that we have not gotten it right. You play a game, whether we like it or not, we play the game in the field of play and the boardroom. And it seems we didn't get the boardroom right. We didn't get it right. You know, this is camera. If I tell you what we did to qualify for 2010 World Cup in South Africa, our last match, you can't believe it. So, but those things are now history. I think the best thing, I sympathize with Nigerians, all the hopes dashed, including the players themselves, because so many of them cannot play again in the World Cup. Within 4 years, they will age out. So they have also suffered themselves, you know. But in a nutshell, I think the best thing we have to do, we have to go back to our league, our local league, and start building our local league right. We need to start looking at the younger players. We need to be investing on grassroots development, because when we focus on all these already made players, we'll also always, you know, get it wrong. And in fact, as I said earlier, the whole system, we need to reorganize it. We need to reorganize and see how get it right. I won't stand here to blame Mr. A, to blame Mr. B, because all of them are feeling it now. And they themselves, they're supposed to be there, including the players themselves, you know. And if you don't, some of them are going to, because if you don't play in your national team, clubs will not look for you. You know, they are even going to make it as a criterion now that you must play in your national team 3 times before a club will, you know, register you like that. You know, so it's very painful. And look at what has happened. These are part of the thing we are going to. Government properties has been destroyed. You know, and it's really a pity. That stadium, it costs a lot of money to bring it back into use. And look at what they have done there. We also lost a medical doctor from Zambia, you know, which already I have asked them to send a condolence message to the country. This type of thing is not, because you don't know who go, you don't know in Nigeria that will go to Zambia for an official assignment. Whether somebody touched him or nobody, because nobody touched the man as a matter of fact. But maybe he had a heart problem. And because he was running, he fell down and he couldn't make it again. You know? So what is the guarantee that the Nigerian officials goes to Zambia? And that, you know, comes to, why did they throw the stadium open? Why? Because those who are not supposed to come into the stadium, they have to come inside the stadium. All of them came in, you know. And after the match, and again, normally, this is camera, please.
All right.